He asked Jimmy if he played baseball in the park often.
Hey, Jimmy, quick question for you. How do you know you're at a gay cookout? The hot dogs taste like...
Uh-oh.
Waka waka.
he don't fit.
This guy, Hussein, can outrun me, yes.
She's like, you
Ooh la la.
serious. Nigel,
Yeah.
shut your...
Ay, caramba.
Even she's looking at him like, bro, nobody buy this.
Tootsie fruits.
1950s anti-homosexual ad. Let's go, boys. Oh my.
Inglewood.
Oh boy, the Inglewood Police Department. That tells you right now. That's back when Inglewood was white. White with a capital H.
Lots of young people hitchhike. Seems like a good way to get from one place to another.
But the gays only hitchhike.
But sometimes there are dangers involved that never meet the eye. Let's take the case of Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy played baseball all afternoon, and he didn't feel like walking home, so he decided to thumb a ride.
Well, I bet he did thumb a ride. Something about this whole video says it.
The ride of his life.
Uh-oh.
He'd done it 100 times before, and he didn't think anything was unusual when the driver struck up a friendly conversation. In fact, he seemed like a real nice guy.
So do you like?
Tootsie fruits.
I love him.
He asked Jimmy if he played baseball in the park often.
Hey, Jimmy, quick question for you. How do you know you're at a gay cookout? The hot dogs taste like shit.
Waka waka.
Jimmy told him they practiced 3 times a week and played a rival group on Friday afternoon. The stranger was a good listener, too, and it only seemed minutes before they pulled up in front of Jimmy's house.
This should be more of a PSA for pedophilia, not gay people. Something about this.
Oh, back then pedophilia was okay. You could marry 12.
Dude, in this great fucking state that me and Braylon live in, we had 36 Republican senators, I think, who were trying to keep child marriage legal, or not keep it, make it legal.
What the fuck?
You didn't know about that? I'll send you
It's
some.
had idiot they're on the news.
I'll send you some shit about that.
When Jimmy got out, the stranger gave him a friendly pat. Then he told him he'd see him.
What?
Bro.
Why is he looking
Dylan,
like
why
that?
does it look like you?
Hey, fuck you. I have hair. They picked the most pedophile-looking guy to make him be a
Man,
gay.
hey, the mustache gave it a low.
Dude. Oh my god.
Again, as he always drove by the park on his way home. Sure enough, the following day, when Jimmy finished playing ball, well, the man was there waiting.
Say, Jimmy, I like the way you handled that ball. How would you happen to back seat here and let's see how you handle these?
Handle these.
You see, Jimmy, there's no laws against me fucking you in the butt. Only if we're gay. You can scream all you want, but as long as I tell the cops that I'm not gay, I can fuck you.
They're like, Jimmy, do you want to be
They
known
stopped
as
at a
gay?
drive-in, and the stranger treated him to a Coke. During their conversation, he told several off-color jokes, but Jimmy had heard others before, and
Well, alright, guys.
Color jokes.
Alright, guys, we might have a problem here. We do a lot of off-color jokes. I think we might be gay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Fuck, my parents always knew it.
Like, I know I know when I said earlier, you know, like, I was right. You guys are gonna have to, like, suck my dick. I know that...
Did you do it was a secret?
I know you guys thought that was a joke, but it's not.
Well, it made him feel big to so easily win the confidence of an older person.
This is the sketchiest episode of Andy Griffith I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The following
Say, OP, why are you reaching in my pants?
Oh, gee willikers. Gee willikers, I'm feeling something strange down there. Don't worry, Billy.
Say, Jimmy, it looks like you got a worm caught in your fly there. Let me grab it with my mouth.
You know what this reminds me of? That old commercial off Vice City Stories, the time traveler or something like that, where he's just like, he has to jack off to go back in time.
Fucking shit. Oh, except in this episode, he came too hard, went back to the 50s, and now he can't get hard again, so he's stuck there.
Saturday, they went fishing together. By now, they were using first names. Ralph said it was more friendly.
Ralph's not his real name. No. Ralph is the name he makes when he's guzzling down his cock. Ralph.
Yeah.
Jimmy hadn't enjoyed himself so much in a long time. Then during lunch, Ralph showed him some pornographic pictures. Jimmy knew he shouldn't be interested, but, well, he was curious. What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick, a sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious, a sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual.
Oh, no shit, really.
That's not the word we're looking for here. Would you like to try again?
Look at his head. That hair right there gave it away. It's shade.
I want you guys... I'm laughing as I say this, only because it's preposterous, but just thinking about all the times that there have been men who have fucked children back in the day and just said, I've talked to God and I am working on not being a homosexual anymore. I have sinned, and they were forgiven. Meanwhile, the same dude can go fuck some fucking random girl, and they're like, well, you know, he's got to do his thing. Oh, God. He's a homosexual. He's a fucking pedophile.
A person who demands an
that
intimate
Michael Jackson song where they did a parody of Smooth Criminal, and they were like, did he buy you a hot dog? I don't know. Did he give you a wet kiss? I don't know. Did he give you that Jesus juice? I don't know.
Remember that Rucka Rucka Ali song? She was only 17.
Who is that? Rucka Rucka.
Rucka Rucka Ali, you don't remember that?
You don't know Rucka Rucka? Bro.
No.
Dude, that was I was like, he was big around the time Two Girls, One Cup came out.
Now, I remember the Two Girls, One Cup.
He used to
I bet you do.
Man, that was horrifying. Hell, Chris almost got beat up for it, too.
Alright, we're gonna take a small break from this real quick, and I'm gonna pull this Rucka Rucka Ali song.
As for Ralph, and they continued to go places together. Ralph was generous and took Jimmy many interesting places and did many nice things for him. He bought presents and even gave him money. But payments were expected in return.
See how close he
You
was?
see, Jimmy hadn't recognized Ralph's approach sooner.
Oh, they're going upstairs. You know what that means?
He's about to get
They're gonna go play Mario Kart.
He was only 17. Shit. Jimmy's like, how can I pay you back? And he was like, I don't know. Jimmy, how can you pay me back? Jimmy's like,
Let's go upstairs and talk about it.
You don't want to know about this, Jimmy.
Say, I've got some more exotic candy upstairs. Would you like to try a chocolate starfish?
When Ralph first asked Jimmy to go fishing alone, he should have discussed it with his parents or teacher. Finally, Jimmy told his parents, and they reported it to the juvenile authorities.
And his father beat his ass for being a queer.
Ralph was arrested, and Jimmy was released on probation in the custody of his parents. But all homosexuals are not passive. Some resort to violence.
This man did not.
Jimmy got probation for getting fucked in the ass.
Yep, he got probation for getting fucked in the ass. Yes, you heard that right.
Jesus.
He got
Yeah, that
well,
he was.
son, you did take a cock in the ass, so we're gonna have to give you something.
They only casually noticed the two boys that raced by in the afternoon traffic, and they didn't pay much attention to the car that drew up shortly afterwards until the man called them over. Had two boys been by on bicycles? The boys nodded they had. Could they recognize them if they saw them again? Well, Denny guessed he could. Then hop in, the man said. Those are stolen bikes. Without giving it another thought, Denny got in and the car sped away. Jerry watched. He'd been told many times, if a friend got in a car with a stranger, to write down the license number.
The fuck are you going to do anyways? Hey, you better give back those bikes. Stealing is wrong.
To apply, but, well, fortunately, he marked it down.
Poor guy's just gonna have to settle for a pencil in the ass like he's always been having to deal with. Some people are always the bridesmaids and never the bride.
You know, fun fact, he was the guy when he wanted it, but he never got it.
He's writing down a license plate number because he's gonna find a house to get dicked down.
He was like, you motherfucker, I was the one you
to-
should have chose.
Gee Willikers, sir, like I was really horny back there. You just passed me up.
You could have had 2 for 1, but you chose 1.
To Denny's house. He asked his mother if they'd caught the boys that had stolen the bicycles. Denny hadn't returned, so he told her the story and gave her the paper with the license number.
Boy, we're gonna let the authorities, when they get done beating a harmless black man, they're gonna find out who did this.
They were like, he was a white man. No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be.
Couldn't be.
It was
no.
a black.
Being a careful parent, she decided to call the police. Jerry supplied the necessary information, and the stranger's car was quickly spotted. It was a good example of how important it is to always get the license number and description of any
Yeah, but why didn't a bitch just pull his phone out and take a picture of it? Fucking stupid ass hillbilly folk, dude.
stranger who takes a young person off alone, no matter what they tell you.
Right. So, instead of that, we shouldn't be calling them homosexuals, we should be calling them pedophiles. Am I missing
One would
something?
think.
Am I missing something here?
Beat him.
Now, Braylon. You know damn good and well they're gonna be gentle with him.
Yeah.
Public restrooms can often be a hangout for the homosexual.
Why they're so bad on the homosexuals? You know, homosexuals are bad at hanging around the
Braylon.
restroom. You know what that reminds me of?
You remember? No, hold on. You remember that Gale video I showed you?
That's exactly what I was
Dude.
fucking saying.
In Black culture, public bathrooms are a very important social resource. It's where young Black men and women go when they're ready to have a family and they meet a Black person of the opposite sex.
And where when they said homosexuals hanging around the bathroom.
So do
and
Black
shit.
people.
Yeah, they don't get married. They have their kids in the bathroom. And you said, what?
When Bobby recognized the stranger as the man in the restroom, the shortcut under the pier didn't seem like a good idea at all.
But it didn't. It's weird. Dirty Shorty's coming for that booty.
Dude, this is bullshit too, because gays are never gonna be dark and ominous and menacingly. They're not gonna walk towards you like that. They're gonna be wrist out, colorful clothing, asking if
Light shining bright.
asking if you want a popper or something like that.
They're gonna be having light
You know
shining.
who is dark and ominous like that?
Sorry.
Pedophiles.
Yes. What's the difference?
After all, it's more fun to stay with your friends anyway. Bobby had made a wise decision. It may have saved his life.
It probably did save his life.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
The decision is always yours, and your whole future may depend on making the right one. So no matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly, if they try to win your confidence too quickly,
Or
and
black.
if they become overly personal. One never knows when the homosexual is about. He may appear normal, and it may be too late when you discover he is mentally ill. So keep with your group.
Jesus fucking God.
He is mentally ill. He is a homosexual, and that man is mentally ill. I'm like, wait a minute now. Let's wait up. Let's hold up here. The man is ill. He's gay. It don't mean that he's mentally ill.
Happy birthday, gay people.
And now for something completely different.
Hold up.
He's going to test whether these chemicals change the stopwatch mechanism that allows the rats to measure time.
So, in a sense, becoming time travelers because of weed and coke. Is that what I'm picking up on this, or am I just stupid?
Oh, he picked right up on it. That's what I got too.
Every time I do drugs, I time travel too.
So the rats have had their drugs for about 20 minutes now. As you can see, the marijuana rat is mellowed out. The
I bet he is.
cocaine rat's gotten quite mad and is trying to escape out.
Cocaine rat's trying to give me a script to a sitcom.
He was like, when you get on cocaine, you need to do something productive. He was like, I need to get out, get some food, fuck some bitches, and eat some cheese.
I need
cheddar cheese.
Give me that cheese, bitch. Hey, I got this great idea. Oh, what if we come up with this movie, right, where we get this big ass rat, right, and then we put him with like 4 little baby turtles, and then this fucking rat, okay, teaches these turtles how to be fucking ninjas, okay, like, and they all got different colors and shit. One's got different weapons, and one really likes pizza and shit. Like, hey, Stoner Rat can really get on that, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, man, this will never fucking sell. Believe me, in 20 fucking years, nobody will ever think that this idea was a great idea.
And now Cocaine Rat is a billionaire.
Yep.
The rat, given saline only, does this task perfectly.
So the nerd rat does everything perfectly. Yeah, right. Okay. Now you just sound like my fucking parents.
He's almost at 13
Next, the
seconds.
rat on cocaine. It presses the lever after only 8 seconds.
But it didn't
Yeah,
eat
where
the
that-
food. And that's fucking funny because, like, that rat isn't even hungry. He's just doing it for the performance. Cocaine Rat has no appetite.
And lastly, the rat on marijuana.
I like how they put it green.
He's just staring into the motherfucker.
9/11. Right at 9/11.
That's like me looking into the fucking fridge when I can't find something to eat. Like, something's gonna pop up here in a minute.
Here, time seems to have ground to a halt. This rat doesn't press until 16 seconds have passed.
Fucking, let's watch this squirrel get drunk on fermented pears. Shit. Oh, shit. He's on Fent.
And the bit, I was just thinking about that lane too.
That motherfucker's seeing all sort of geometric patterns right now. That motherfucker is not on Earth. what the cartels are doing to our squirrels. It's a fucking nightmare.
Documents reveal a British woman agreed to pay a Marion County man thousands of dollars to torture and murder her. Investigators say the victim, Sonia...
Kinky as fuck. Holy shit.
Exelby traveled from her home in England to Gainesville. They say she then met a man in Ocala. Her remains were later found in a wooded area of the Marion Oaks community back on October 13th. Investigative reporter Ashlyn Webb joining us live here in the studio. Ashlyn, you've been working on this story all night. The suspect originally told investigators he never met her.
Yes, but shortly after his story began to unravel, Dwayne Hall told investigators he met her online 2 years ago on what he described as a fetish site. He said he had a mentor-type relationship with her. He says he knew Exelby.
I have a very strong feeling that fetish site is FetLife. Just gonna throw it out there. And if I don't care if you guys agree to it or not.
Literally my favorite website.
I don't care if you guys agree to it or not. But you owe me $5 if I'm right. I called it.
Suffered from severe mental illness and wanted to help her, but investigators say instead he tortured her for days and then murdered her. New documents reveal what brought FDLE investigators to these woods in Marion County. That's now a crime scene. Investigators say they found multiple attempted charges to Sonia Exelby's card from Solvers Wolf's roadside assistance. Dwayne Hall is the company's sole employee. Hall told investigators Exelby tried to get roadside assistance, but when her card didn't go through, he never helped her. But quickly, his story changed, later admitting to investigators he's had an online relationship with Exelby for roughly 2 years, where they discussed bondage, suicide, and her desire to have someone kill her. Investigators say...
Okay, so I understand why he's at fault. But she asked for it. Literally, this time she asked for it.
Yeah, it's not the first time this shit's happened.
Yeah,
I feel like she did more than ask, bro. She begged for it.
Yeah, right there. Grab the knife and shove it right there in my neck. Oh, thank you, love. Like, what kind of shit? Bitch, you are in England. You can go see a therapist anytime you want. You can have a therapist fondle your balls if you want, and the government pays for it. Now you over here, coming over here into our country, these immigrants, having our fair citizens kill them for fun. It's wrong. Kind of crazy.
Yep.
Fucking British bitch over here trying to get her toast and beans made up.
You know, that's like the second British person that I've seen come over to the U.S. that wanted to die.
Hell, bro.
There was another...
When they came over here in 1776, they all wanted to die.
Well, to be fair, if my teeth looked like that, I'd probably want to die too.
Well, according to records, she might not have any more teeth.
They searched Exelby's Airbnb in Marion County and found receipts in the trash for October 10th. All charges to Hall's card, showing Hall purchased a rope, gun cleaner, and a shovel. Purchases investigators say were
all on her dime, too. What a generous woman. Kill me and I'll pay for it.
Baby, why don't you join me in death?
Like, dude. You know,
that's an actual song, too.
You can't kill people. You can't kill people. But at least this Florida man waited for consent. I'm looking at this man. I don't see regret in his eyes. But I also don't see...
Absolutely not.
I also don't see, like, I don't know, lack of soul. He's like, okay.
He seems like kind of happy.
Yeah. Unless
his soulmate did die.
Now, if he did fuck the corpse, I cannot be on his side about this.
All made just before the suspect admitted to picking up Sonia Exelby at the Gainesville airport. Hall says he had sex with Exelby, but he says she agreed to bring him $4,000 in cash.
Okay, so they had sex when she was alive. See, there's a benefit. He got some pussy and he got $4,000. You know,
Well, would you kill somebody for $4,000 if it was the person paying you?
this is a Florida man.
Uh,
His pride,
Bro, he'd kill somebody over a fucking chalupa.
his pride was being able to go into jail as a Florida man and tell everybody, "Hey, y'all, you ain't gonna believe this shit. I done murdered this fucking British woman for $4,000, and she told me, oh, I just want to feel your spark inside of me. Like, oh, I cooked her ass up after I fucked her. I tell you what." Like, he wanted to brag. How many people in Florida get to fuck a British woman? I'll wait.
not that.
Do your research. I'll wait.
Instead, she gave him $1,200 from her card.
He murdered
that's
her
why
on
she.
purpose.
Yep.
He's like, okay, now I'm gonna enjoy killing.
That's
you.
why he fucking killed her.
He's like, bitch, where's the 3,800 at?
Damn. Oh my god, this bitch. She's gonna cheap out on her own death. I hope her family don't buy her a nice casket, because her ass be cheaping out on that too if she had a choice.
Told investigators he was upset. FDLE recovered video off of Hall's phone that he recorded of Exelby, who investigators described as having multiple bruises, abrasions to her face and neck, visibly crying. Investigators say Hall asked on the video how she would want to die. She hesitated and said to be stabbed. Investigators found messages Exelby is believed to have sent to her friend on a gaming app that FDLE says shows Hall was controlling her, that she was afraid and made a mistake. FDLE says Hall's phone records took them to the wooded area in Marion County.
Made a mistake. And this motherfucker's over here counting $1,200 out. He's like, you damn sure did. Like, shit, dude. Fucking God.
Off of Southwest 30th Terrace, where they found a grave and later remains belonging to Exelby. Now, investigators say Hall later messaged a friend from Ohio on Facebook.
Well, both people got what they asked for, I guess.
Now, finally, the secret can be revealed.
They fucking with you. They fucking with you.
This is the greatest troll of all times.
This has got to be. There's no way in hell these motherfuckers are over here crawling around this damn slow all damn day. They're dressed. They're dressed, and then look at that. Look at their clothes.
In shoes.
Their clothes don't even look that dirty. You're telling me they walk around on all fours and don't drop down or rest? They don't fall. They don't trip. They get covered in mud, dirt, sand. These motherfuckers got clean ass clothes. Like, I'm not buying this.
The immediate response I had was that I couldn't believe my eyes. I had never expected that, even under the most extraordinary scientific fantasy, that.
Look at her face.
That dude is trying hard.
He is.
Man, he reminds me of the guy in front of the damn tornado.
Dude, why does he look like an old fucking 1940s Looney Tune?
Modern human beings could return to an animal state.
In scientific terms, it was the equivalent of finding living, breathing fossils. Human beings who had...
Living, breathing fucking fossils? Are you shitting me? A group of people who decide to fucking walk on all fours. One family decides to walk on all fours and be a fucking bunch of weirdos, and you're like, this is an evolutionary step. This explains everything about us as a species. It could open up many doors. Why the fuck are people just stupid?
They're all just getting ready for doggy, bro.
I guarantee you, this somebody, either a family friend or somebody in this family, contacted them. It's like, you're not gonna believe this. We walk in all fours.
Bro, they haven't evolved to standing upright. There's no way they have cell phones. They haven't evolved enough to use them.
And I feel like I feel like there'd be a big structural difference in these people's backs if they've been doing this in their entire fucking life. But of course, just wait. There's gonna be a caveat and say, "Oh, well, we only do this when we go around. Whenever we go home, I watch."
Never made the evolutionary leap of standing upright.
Bullshit.
The quest to find out why took a team of scientists on an amazing journey and raised.
You mean like the one standing up right back there?
I was just about to say the same thing.
These profound questions about what it is to be human.
The thing which marks us off from the rest of the animal world is the fact that we're the species which walks on two legs and holds our heads high in the air.
Wait a fuck minute. So
It's
she
what
has to
defines
stand
us.
up, right? You're gonna have to pause this. So how the fuck did she get dressed if she didn't stand up?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
that's why they're all wearing skirts. You can't put on pants if you don't stand up, but I think you could probably manage a skirt.
That dude was wearing pants.
He was wearing pants. You gotta stick with one leg.
I just call
There
bullshit.
could be a way. May just make some shit up. Hey, let's take 3 people in the intern's office and let's make a story up.
In many ways, yes, of course, there's language and all sorts of other things too, but it's terribly important to our sense of ourselves as being different from others in the animal kingdom.
These rich motherfuckers, these rich, overly educated motherfuckers are actually over here so bored, make enough comfortable money that they're just like, I don't care if it's fake. It's probably real. We can back it up.
This is Gulen. He staggers as if he's drunk, but he's not.
No other case like the one in front of our eyes had ever been described before. There were no reports in the scientific literature of adult human beings walking on all fours.
Because they fucking don't. Because they fucking don't. That's why.
You know, the bones would have fucking say if they've been doing that for fucking 28 years, right? There would be some type of side effect. You're like your body would change. You doing that fucking forever.
You know what? Some questions have answers that to obtain them you have to look past ethics. I say kill one of them. Kill one of them, dissect their body, and look at it. And that way we can definitively tell these motherfuckers in Turkey, stand y'all's asses up.
You know, I was going to say X-ray, but that works fine.
A major phenomenon in front of us to explain from a scientific point of view, but also, of course, a major tragic human story.
This ain't no fucking story, bro. This is bullshit. So let me tell you, I knew a dude that had a fucking hunchback, right? And so once I guess he went to the hospital, right? And so they stuck something in his back and let all that fucking pus out. And he had to wear a fucking something like a back brace because his spine was like scoliosis or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So, and he was like 23, but he had a hunchback when he was born and shit. Not when he was born, but like after it developed when he was a toddler and shit.
I also find it so fucking hard to believe too. Like, we all evolved to walk on 2 legs, except for this random group in Turkey.
Damn, they've been doing something.
And like, no, I don't buy a single lick of this shit. A tragic story is that you motherfuckers are pushing this out there.
This guy, Hussein, can outrun me, yes.
She's like, yeah, you fucking serious? And I just shut your bitch.
She's like, are you fucking serious?
Even she's looking at him like, bro, nobody buy this shit.
So you can't even run, motherfucker.
Yes,
shut your ass.
Yes, yeah, he can outrun me even, yes. Like, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Now I'm getting mad. She's laughing because she's like, okay. This motherfucker. Why are they choosing to air this? Because they're showing footage right after this ridiculousness. And you know this footage is like, this can outrun him. Like, come on.
Hussein can travel for kilometers like this. The skin on the heels of his hands is as thickened as it is on his feet.
So why is he walking so fucking slow?
He looks
It's
like
an action play.
He looks like he's in pain, like he's stepping on all kinds of shit, and his hands aren't meant for it.
Like that, is it?
No, they don't push on them at all. They actually just do the lift on the heel on a very soft or flat surface. You know,
So that means they're not technically walking on their hands. They're walking in a way that's more comfortable for them. Again, it's going to be an ableist comment. Have we not checked these chromosomes on these people? Have we not checked their brain activity? Have we not checked their mental illnesses before we just started saying, these are 8 people? Did we not go ahead and check for some sort of fucking like Down syndrome or some shit like I mentioned earlier? Because man, do they have some fucking features. And secondly, they're choosing to walk on their fucking hands. And you're over here talking about, well, actually, they don't walk on their palm, they walk on the more of the edges of the hand. Because it's not comfortable to walk on your fucking hands?
No shit.
This sounds like bullshit.
Scientists who first discovered them believed the children had devolved. But Professor Humphrey suspects the problem is more likely genetic. The parents are second cousins and could have passed a faulty gene.
I knew it!
CBS is literally out here watching a bunch of inbred family members doing some inbred shit, and they're over here like, this could be evolutionary.
There's hostility towards the family in the village. The local kids taunt Hussein.
Now, that's not fair. That part is not fair. But do not sit
What do you
here.
expect, though?
Well, I mean, people to parent their fucking kids better and give them an actual better moral compass.
Pow!
My kid doesn't make fun of anybody. That's what I expect. But regardless of that shit, here it is again. They're in a village and it's only this family. Because this family has inbreeding in their family, their history. He's basically getting made fun of because he's mentally handicapped, not because he's an evolutionary specter, dude. He's fucking mentally challenged because his cousins couldn't get laid and they fucked themselves.
Well, this is Hussein's brain.
There is something very striking which hits you immediately you see it. It's very clear that in the middle of the cerebellum here, what's called the vermis, it's shrunk.
The brain damage is the same in all the affected children.
Do we have Safia's brain here too?
Yeah. That's this one here. Same again.
Absolutely.
Very striking.
But the shrunken cerebellum is not enough to explain why the family can't walk upright. In a case reported last year in Italy, a young man presented without any cerebellum, but he could still walk.
It doesn't in itself account for their walking on 4 legs, because other children who have damaged cerebellum, even children...
Here's my asshole theory. They weren't taught how to walk.
Dog taught him.
That is my theory. My asshole theory is that either the parents died or the parents didn't show them how to walk. That's a very, very far stretch of a theory there, but I guarantee you that's a good.
It's not that far a stretch. You've got mentally challenged parents with mentally challenged kids. Teaching them to walk would probably be too hard. They just let them crawl like babies for their entire life.
Yep, or the dog. They seen the dog walking. They start walking with the dog.
So I'm still just confused at how this twit over here is able to, and keep in mind, dude, this guy's getting paid money for this quote unquote research.
Yeah, he's getting thousands.
For nothing.
Cerebellum can still walk upright.
So again, the experts turn to genetics. In Berlin, German scientists think the answer lies in the family's DNA.
I think this is very novel because it has never been described.
They're inbred, of course their DNA is going to be a little weird. You might find some extra chromosomes too.
Before that people are able to walk on their 4. So usually
Dude,
I think...
Look at his unibrow. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Dude. He's got a fucking bush on his head.
Now that is a lifestyle choice.
Yeah, no shit.
The opinion was that this is not really.
Was that unibrow an evolutionary thing, or was that a choice?
Let's see if he's inbred too.
I don't know, man. We might need to do some brain mapping here, because who the fuck would want a unibrow?
Possible,
bro.
And let alone that
I go to school with this girl, right? And she's married. She's a woman, not a girl. She's like 43. She's married to a man, has children, and she walks around with a mustache and a beard on a daily basis. Like 3 hairs out of her chin, but a full ass mustache. Like, that's a choice. And like, why, bro?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It could be a femininity thing. It could be like, I don't want to be feminine. I'm sticking it to the system kind of thing. A unibrow though? Like a unibrow. Ugh.
It's genetic.
Hey, some bitches like got her forehead touching that all the time.
Professor Stefan Mundlus believes the Ulas family's blood may hold one of the greatest secrets of science, the gene for walking erect, the very essence of...
Oh, I walk erect all the time, baby.
What makes us human.
It's the exciting part of it. We can, by describing this family, actually show that humans can walk on their fours, and then this can actually be inherited as a genetic trait, and that is very novel and very unusual.
The Germans have already published claims of a breakthrough, upsetting many in the scientific community.
Because it's nonsense, that's why.
They're shocked that...
If I was a professional scientist who'd been doing this for years and put in a lot of hours into research, successful or not, I would be pissed if someone in my field, the shit that I work in, came to me or came to anybody and says, I think these retarded people are the fucking missing link. I would literally I'd probably get assault charges. I wouldn't be a scientist anymore, I'd be a felon. What in the actual fuck?
I think it's an extraordinary speculation, very unlikely to be true.
You don't accept that's part of the equation here?
No, I mean, everything we know about evolution suggests that no single gene will have been responsible. So therefore, damage to a single gene can't throw you back from being bipedal to being quadrupedal. There have to have been other things at work here.
There's more dissent in New York, where fossil experts squabble over the bones of Hussein and his sisters.
Most people... He's the quadruped. There's no doubt there's a quadruped and there's a... No, it's not the angle, Ian. Look at the size of this.
I'm amazed at the ease with which some of these individuals are moving. Particularly the guy it seems to be moving quite fluidly and with quite a lot of ease. Very different to a gait of a biped. To see modern humans with a modern human body form walking around on all 4 limbs, using their upper limbs as a form of support, is extremely interesting.
Look, so when I took psychology back in college, it's not medical school, but it has the same principles, ethics and taking care of the patients, the clients, and doing due diligence and shit like that. It's not medical school, but it's a medical thing, right? And so when they taught me in Psych 101, back in 2014, 12 years ago, they said that when you are examining a client, when you're looking into why their behavior is like this or whatever, think of it like horse, think of it like a hooves stomping off in the distance. Your first inclination should be those are horses, not zebras. If you hear hooves going off in the distance, there's more than likely going to be a horse, not a zebra. So the fact that these motherfuckers are going right off the ranch, running miles away from the ranch, and going right to a game sanctuary in fucking Africa to find some zebras is beyond me. They purposely went away from trying to explain the horse hooves and nah, these are zebras. That may be long and drawn out there, but I cannot better put it.
Makes sense.
Hold on. There's horse hooves, but there aren't any zebras around here. Let's go find some zebras.
One of the remarkable things about the way these children walk is that they keep their fingers off the ground. They walk on
because it's uncomfortable.
Their wrist, not knuckle walking like a chimpanzee or a gorilla.
Walking on the wrists in this way, so the fingers remain undamaged, is of great interest to the evolutionists. It may be the way our ancestors learned to move between coming down from the trees and finally standing upright.
It does,
but it does seem a little more robust on the distant surface.
Look at the width of this, Ian. Compare the width of that. I don't care how you orient.
In an ideal world on paper, yes, I'd love to see those skeletons. It'd be really interesting, but, that's just not okay, ethically.
But at Liverpool University in England, another team has found a way to examine the skeletons ethically. And they are different to ours. Hussein's movements are identical to an ape or monkey, ideally suited for balancing on branches.
These people are not missing links, but they have shown us how our ancestors did behave. They have rediscovered a way which we would never have.
Bullshit. There's no proof. You cannot prove that our ancestors walked like that. You cannot prove that. You cannot say these people are like, oh, well, this is actually a window and looking at our ancestors. No.
Even thought about. Nobody had suggested that our ancestors are what we're calling wrist walkers.
But Professor Humphrey begins to suspect there are more basic reasons why the Ulas children never stood up. When they were babies, they crawled as usual, on hands and knees. Then, at around 9 months, they started walking on their feet and hands. With no local health service, no one was there to encourage the...
Guys, I was right.
The clearly disabled children onto their feet.
Why that happened, we don't know. Why nobody intervened, why they didn't do the simplest thing.
It's a third world fucking country, you British fuck. We have no idea why nobody intervened. It is a third world country. Turkey has not always been on its feet, dude. God, white people are a fucking menace.
They might have done to help them and to bring them on, as would have happened in Melbourne or in London or in New York.
Oh, you mean places?
And then you literally just named a bunch of first world countries.
And cities, not even countries, cities. Not a village, not one fucking village. But he named off a bunch of places with a bunch of fucking white people running the place that have built their society up off the backs of other fucking people using money and war. But yet, why haven't these third world country people who are mentally handicapped, why didn't they find help when they were younger? I don't understand that. Piece of shit.
Incredibly,
this episode's going in. I am so putting this motherfucker out.
No one had even thought to provide them with a $30 walking frame.
Finally, some fucking help for these people. Finally, some fucking... See this guy back here? He's shocked. He can't believe people actually fucking help these people for once.
Within a few hours, there was an astonishing transformation. The children who had never taken a step.
Astonishing is you giving her a walker. Why didn't you just think? Why didn't anybody in that damn village think about that shit?
What did I tell you guys about horses and zebras?